Port Charles was a busy place if you missed General Hospital. Here's a recap below for your enjoyment. Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, is with Danny Morgan, Asher and Tonizin, waiting for Rocco Falconeri, Finn Carr, to arrive with Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, so that they can play baseball. Danny and Jason talk about how losing Sam has impacted their lives. Jason says that he used to share everything with Sam, and that he is now committed to being there in every way for Danny. His son acknowledges how he has stepped up to parent him and knows that Jason won't leave him. Make sure to check out our next week GH spoilers here. Eventually, Rocco and Dante arrive, and the brothers start to play ball. Jason and Date agree that they really need each other and agree that keeping Rocco and Danny's connection alive is crucial. Marco is hired and Diane is sloppy with her paperwork. Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, and Diane Miller, Carolyn Hennessy, meet with Marco Rios, Adrian Arcondo, to discuss his potential employment. Not telling them that Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rhoda, was his father was a huge mistake, so now they need assurances from Marco that his personal affiliation won't affect his job. Alexis says that she never prejudges someone based on their last name and welcomes him aboard. Alexis leaves, and Diane hands Marco a folder to work on. Read more. Find out what happened on the last episode of GH. He opens it and sees Christina Corinthos, Kate Monsey, court commitment papers and asks if they are a mistake. Dee tells him she gave him the wrong papers and to use discretion about what he just viewed. Dee then goes to visit Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, at GH about a custody request connected to Ava Jerome Mora West. When she arrives, she finds him with his daughter, Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vagnos, who has been helping him walk the halls. Molly attempts to make a quick exit and collides with Diane, sending her paperwork flying. Molly ends up picking up the folder with Christina's paperwork and putting it into her own bag before leaving. Dee goes over the custody details with Rick and asks him a few times to go easier on Alexis. That leads him to believe that she knows the truth about Christina cutting the brakes on his car. Lulu interviews Lucas about adoption, and Brooklyn finds out. Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens, has been hired by the Lambie Banner to write a lengthy piece on adoption, and she decides to interview Lucas Jones, Van Hansis, for it. Lulu asks him a lot of questions about being reunited with his birth father as an adult, making it clear that she has an ulterior motive. Lucas thinks that adoption is the greatest gift that you can either give or receive. He is also grateful to have been reunited with Julian, his birth father, even though it was complicated and messy. After talking with Lulu, Lucas goes to work at General Hospital. Once there, he finds out that Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, is there after being kicked by a horse. Brooklyn Quartermain, Amanda Sutton, brought him in, and while waiting, the two connected over the situation with Lulu. They are both mad at Lulu for manipulating them, but not mad at each other. Lucas comes to check on Cody and ends up talking to BLQ. He tells her about his interview on adoption with Lulu, and she leaves furious. Lulu drives straight to Lulu's house and demands to know what she is up to. Meanwhile, Molly was about to leave GH, but then she saw Cody waiting for x-rays. She decides to keep him company as he waits and pulls out paperwork. After working for a bit, Molly opens another yellow envelope and stares at Christina's commitment paperwork, horrified. Everyone is on edge about Sunny's surgery. Christina is babysitting Donna at Carly Spencer's, Laura Wright, house when Donna sneaks her phone and calls her dad, Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard. He is in his hospital bed in L.A., ready for surgery. He downplays it and tells her he is getting a checkup. Dante stops in to talk to Christina about the situation with Sonny. They are both worried about his heart surgery, and Dante says that they need to really focus on the family and what matters the most. Alexis also drops by to feel out how Christina is really doing.